Kevin Durant left the Warriors in 2019 and hasn't won any championships since. But what if he never left? We're going to see how successful KD could have been if he stayed in Golden State. In season number 1, Kevin Durant made the All-Star team alongside Steph Curry. And I'm going to make sure KD and Steph both stay in Golden State, but everybody else I'm going to let go as they please. But I'll edit KD and Steph's contracts to be sure that they're here for the entirety of this video. And so far, things are going well. We're 35-18. Let's see how we're doing by playoff time. James Harden is the most valuable player. He was hooping with the Rockets. Ja Morant, Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder, Sixth Man of the Year. Rudy Gobert got quite a few DPOYs back in these days. Buddy Hield was the defensive sixth man. Bro, what a defensive sixth man. Anyways, congrats to Buddy Hield on winning the Coach of the Year award. Let's go ahead and let's get into the NBA playoffs. Blake Griffin on the Pistons. Oh, this was an era of basketball. This was definitely a time before Victor Oladipo was getting injured, before Ben Simmons was allergic to shooting. Oh my goodness, what a great time of basketball. Somehow we ended up making the play-in tournament, but I don't even think the play-in tournament was here at this time. Wait, maybe it was. This was 2020, which was the bubble, right? When LeBron won the Disney World Championship. Anyways, let's look at the season stats. Steph Curry was going crazy, almost 32 a game. KD was good. Kevon Looney did all he could to carry the team. Glenn Robinson III, 4.2 points per game. And the greatest player of all time, Alen Smailagic, averaged 1 point per game and 25 claps per game off the bench. We are in the play-in tournament, and you know what? I'm just going to rig it so we make the playoffs because I can't remember if this was the time when the play-in was going on or how it works, so we're just going to go ahead and make sure we're in the playoffs. We got the Warriors versus the Lakers here in the first round, and this was before everybody knew that DeMarcus Cousins had really fallen off, so he's still at 87 overall. The Lakers are up 2-0. We're tied up 2-1. That's not how math works. Now we're tied up at 2-2, and we're headed to a pivotal game 5 here. We got to win this one. It's a big game, and we did not come to play whatsoever. I guess getting Kevin Durant back on this team was a mistake. Okay, never mind. We're coming back. We're coming back. No, we're not. We lost to LeBron James dropping off Steph Curry in the NBA playoffs. This is nothing new. Alec Burks, 29 points, an absolute masterclass, and Kevin Durant with only 19. And then you look at the Los Angeles Lakers. It was DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis. If that front court duo was in LA with Bron, oh my goodness, it would have been raps. But let's go ahead and let's get to game 6. We go ahead and we lose. Disappointing playoffs from our team. Are we going to get a battle of LA in the conference finals? Can we get a Lakers-Clippers final? No, neither team made it. And Damian Lillard's in the finals facing up against Joel Embiid. The process worked. Let's see who wins this. Okay, I think there's something wrong with the simulation because Damian Lillard just got an NBA championship in Portland. In the player progression, some of our guys are starting to get a little bit old, but Steph Curry and Kevin Durant are still holding it down. Jordan Poole's starting to get better. Kevon Looney, he's just been in the lab working on his rebounding. He's up to a 76 overall. James Harden takes home another MVP at the end of the second season. LaMelo Ball enters the league with the Phoenix Suns, winning the Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder, Sixth Man of the Year. Giannis DPOY. Yo, Dennis Schroeder, he used to be crazy. Like, he was really like that. I'm not saying he's bad now, but, like, when he was backing up Chris Paul with the Thunder, I don't know if that was some type of Linsanity run or what was going on there, but it was crazy, bro. Dennis Schroeder was different when he was backing up Chris Paul. Now he's cool, like I said, but man, he could shoot threes at such a high level that season. Anyway, let me get off my Dennis Schroeder rant. Here's the player stats for this season. Jordan Poole, the baddies are starting to arrive courtside. Draymond Green averaging a mean triple-single, and Mason Plumlee with 4.9 points per game. Bismack Biyombo, thank you for your 13 games of service. Let's go ahead and let's get into it. We have the Sacramento Kings in the first round. The Warriors faced the Kings this year in real life. I think it was a 3-6 matchup, except the Kings were the 3 seed and the Warriors were the 6 seed, but now it's flipped this time. Let's go ahead and get into it. Can we take down De'Aaron Fox? Game number 1 goes to us. Game number 2 goes to us. A great start for the team. But, of course, it's not going to last as the Kings go ahead and they tie it up 2-2. There is no way we're going to get dropped off by the Sacramento Kings, right? Right? Guys, come on. Lock in. We are down by like 40,000 points right now. Yeah, it's over. it's over. We lost by 28 points. Steph Curry with 30, Kevin Durant with 29. Nobody else really showed up. And De'Aaron Fox, it was a Harrison Barnes revenge game. Buddy Hield had 10 assists. He doesn't even swing the rock like that. That had to be a career high. The series is over. We lose in 6 games. Kevin Durant, a good playoff run. Steph Curry, cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened. Draymond Green, you got to start scoring more than 5 points per game, bro. Please. 5.7 is crazy. The Kings are about to go to the finals. And why do the Sixers keep making it? The process was really trusted in this one, and it's absolutely working. They just won an NBA championship, so we have seen Damian Lillard and Joel Embiid get NBA championships so far in this season. Not the Steph and KD duo, no. Damian Lillard and Joel Embiid are out here winning chips, while we are out here absolutely struggling. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. We've even got a young Jordan Poole starting to hoop, but we cannot do anything. Hopefully this offseason we can pick somebody up in free agency who can maybe help us. KD, Steph, they're still holding down. Jordan Poole's getting better. Draymond is falling off. Oh, yep, that's exactly who I was looking for. James Johnson is here to save the day. Oh, we drafted Tyrese Maxey. Okay, he could be a promising pickup for us. Couple years down the line, he should be able to develop, get better for us. Yeah, okay, that's definitely an exciting pickup for our team. Ben Simmons is the MVP of the league. Almost 25 a game? Ben, I owe you an apology. I wasn't familiar with your game. He shot 15.4% from the three-point line and still got that many buckets. The process, it's working. Oh my goodness. Giannis is on the Miami Heat. What is going on in this video? We have seen Jason Tatum is in Toronto. Do they have Subway in Toronto? Can Tatum even make the Subway commercials where he's like, my sub has bacon? Can he even do that anymore? What is going? Kawhi Leonard is on the Sacramento Kings. Okay, we won 34 games as well. Ended off the season on a 3-game winning streak just to win 34 games on the season. I really don't know what's going on. It seems like our guys are doing good stuff, but it's just not working out. It's not translating to wins whatsoever. We've got the Sixers back in the finals, and the process, Ben Simmons, he won a MVP, a ring, a championship, a finals MVP. Like, this guy is just him. Draymond, bro, you are a 77 overall. Now we drafted Davion Mitchell. The Steph stopper is playing with Steph Curry. We also got Day'Ron Sharpe. Ja Morant is the MVP already. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. Spencer Dinwiddie, Sixth Man of the Year. LaMelo Ball, Most Improved. Taylor Jenkins is the Coach of the Year. Congrats on All-NBA third team, I guess, KD, but you really had John Collins making the second team over you. No disrespect to John Collins. He would definitely dunk on me. I've seen those dunks, but man, you're letting John Collins make the All-NBA team over you when you are Kevin Wayne Durant. You're in Twitter spaces arguing with people, Kevin Durant. Bro, that's so funny how he really goes on Twitter and interacts with like the fans. That's kind of cool. But Fred VanVleet, he was on our team on a minimum contract somehow, so that's cool. But we couldn't capitalize at all. We couldn't win 30 games with Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Jordan Poole. Do I even have to say anymore? We had an absolutely stacked squad and couldn't even win. And Ben Simmons got another championship. Guys, if y'all don't lock in, we have a good team. Davion Mitchell's getting better. Tyrese Maxey's getting better. We just drafted Jabari Smith Jr. Like, we have all these cool young players. Draymond, the fall off is insane. You are a 74 overall. But we have all these really good players. I don't know how we aren't even like making the playoffs at this point. But y'all got to lock in for this season. Benjamin, I swear, one more MVP, man. What is going on? Michael Porter Jr. is the Sixth Man of the Year. He probably swung the rock at least a couple times this season. Did Ben also get the DPOY? Luka's on the Clippers now. James Wiseman, All-NBA first team. What is going on? Jabari Parker, All-NBA third team. He's not even in the league right now, and he is making the All-NBA team in this simulation. Josh Okogie, All-Defensive second team. And do you guys see us in the playoff picture? Me neither. We aren't even in the play-in tournament. 40-42 on the season, and we couldn't make it. I got to see how this went down, though, because it looks like we were probably pretty close. Yeah, we tied with the Pelicans. Of course, we didn't have the tiebreaker. The season is over once again. Book your flights, book your vacations, because it's over. Kevin Durant, 21.5 points. You got Malcolm Brogdon on the minimum. He's an 87 overall. Couldn't even make the playoffs. We got baby LeBron, Eric Bledsoe. Couldn't even make the playoffs. Pathetic showing from the team. Quite frankly, I am sick of what I'm seeing from our guys. Next year better be better, because we have like good young players. They should be improving the process. Oh my goodness, Benjamin. You're just cooking. I don't even know what to say. Davion Mitchell is him. Jordan Poole's already regressing at the ripe old age of 25. Tyrese Maxey, I don't know why he's not developing. Now we have Dariq Whitehead, which is nice. He's a 77 overall rookie. He should be another guy who can develop with our team. Duncan Robinson is here on a two-way contract. Ben Simmons, another MVP. Of course, who else would it be other than Ben Simmons? Scooter Henderson is the Rookie of the Year. Michael Porter Jr., sixth man. Lonzo DPOY. Brett Brown, of course, the process, man. Domantas Sabonis signed with the Jazz now, I guess. Jamal Murray. Dame's on the Celtics. Bro, I just Chris Dunn, all defensive team. Miles Turner is on the Bucks. We're here. We're back in the playoffs. This is probably y'all's last chance to make a run, because this game has just hated on this team over and over. So this might be y'all's one chance. Please lock in. Steph and KD are barely scoring anymore, but there's other guys picking up the slack. We got Jaden McDaniels on the squad now. Tyrese Maxey, man, I expected you to be better. Yogi Ferrell, haven't heard that name in a while. This team has a lot of guards. But let's go ahead and let's get into it. Round number 1 against the New Orleans Pelicans, who have Nikola Jokic, because why not? Let's go ahead and let's get into it. Game number 1 goes to us. Game number 2 goes to them. Come on, let's take game 3. Okay, we're up 2-1. Nice start. It's just nice to be back in the playoffs. It's 2-2. Let's go ahead and let's simcast this game 5, because this is our first time in the playoffs in quite some time now. And finally, we came to play in one of these big games. We're actually taking a lead here. Okay, I spoke too soon. All right. We got the job done. It looked like we might choke that one away for a second there. Kevin Durant, a whopping 9 points. Wow. And then you look at the other side. Jabari Smith, 34 points. But Jokic, 29. I mean, yeah, Emmanuel Mudiay is on their team. We're just going to get out of there in 6. Now we got the San Antonio Spurs in the second round. Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond in the front court. Let's go ahead and get into it. After 2 games, we're tied up at 1 apiece. In game 3, we're going to go out and win. We're up 3-1 in the series. The Spurs are going to take a game. They're going to take another game. Great, guys. Let's just blow a 3-1 lead. That would be very on brand, wouldn't it? We're up early on in the game, but of course, the San Antonio Spurs, they're just going to cook us. A huge second quarter and a huge third quarter are good enough for them to go out and get the dub. 161 points in regulation for San Antonio. Cade Cunningham, 35. Patrick Williams, 26. Obi Toppin, 26. DeJounte Murray was getting buckets. The Spurs are in the finals, but how are they going to win? Because Ben Simmons is there to stop them. Looking at the player progression, some of our young guys are getting better, but we also have quite a few old players on our roster who are getting worse. Klay Thompson is down to an 80 overall at this point. Let's go ahead and let's get into the playoff. Ben, you switch teams. Are you going to win a championship with the Kings now? You're going to take the Kings to the promised land? I'm sure that's the next thing on your checklist. All right, let's go ahead and let's get into it. James Wiseman, another All-NBA first team. His reign of terror continues. Jokic on the second team. Lonzo Ball, Cade Cunningham. Hey, Jabari Smith Jr., congrats, man. But don't worry, you're not going to have to watch us in the playoffs in another disappointing year, because we were disappointing enough in the regular season that we didn't even make it. Jabari Smith Jr. tried to carry the team, so did Dennis Smith Jr. Well, since we're not here, let's go ahead and watch another Ben Simmons championship run. No, they're actually going to lose in the second round. Joel Embiid makes it back even without Ben Simmons. And the Sixers win the chip without Ben. And after the season, we see Kevin Durant decide to retire. So that's going to do it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe.